The moment I slammed the door of my tiny dorm room for the last time, a wave of uncertainty crashed over me like a rogue wave. They say college is the gateway to success, but for me, it felt like a series of locked doors. So, with just a backpack of clothes and dreams, I stepped out into the world, both terrified and exhilarated. The real world is an unpredictable classroom, and my first lesson began in a cramped diner on the corner of 5th and Main, where the clink of dishes and the hum of conversations became my new lecture hall. It wasn't glamorous, but waiting tables taught me resilience and the power of a genuine smile. Each customer was a story, a walking textbook filled with lessons. I learned to listen, really listen, to what people weren't saying. An elderly man who ordered the same cup of coffee every day taught me the value of routine and companionship. A single mother who always tipped generously, despite counting pennies, showed me the meaning of selflessness and hope. Every shift was a chapter, and every tip was a token of appreciation, a nod from the universe that I was on the right path. But life, like any good story, threw curveballs. The diner closed unexpectedly, and I found myself jobless, staring down a new chapter without a title. Yet, that setback unlocked a determination I never knew I had. With a borrowed camera and a spark of creativity, I started documenting the stories of everyday people, sharing them online. Each post was a snapshot of humanity, resonating with thousands who saw their own struggles and triumphs mirrored back at them. What began as a personal project flourished into a community, a tapestry of shared experiences that bridged strangers across the globe. Through it all, I realized that my journey wasn't about a degree but about discovering the wealth of knowledge life offers beyond the classroom walls. The classroom of the real world is ungraded, messy, and unpredictable, but it taught me that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Success isn't always a diploma, sometimes, it's the courage to rewrite your narrative, one lesson at a time. And in the end, maybe that's the most valuable education of all.